Hello, my name is Alfredine. I'm doing BA Management, Logistics and Operation. Today we are going to have a final meeting with leadership team of our Kim company where we're going to discuss about the challenges and the potential benefits of marketing Akim as a sneakers brand in a global context. So we are going to start by discussing potential benefits like marketing increases the visibility of product. Like for example, if the company decided to market their brand globally, which was popular in the domestic market, it will be an opportunity for them to make their product well known in the global market. Also, this can be seen in international branding factors like market dynamic, where they get an opportunity to integrate with political and economic factors from other countries. For instance, when they are going to operate the country like India, which is having a safe and secured market, it will be a high opportunity for them to deal with them as they are in front or they are fast in economic and the political factors also. Like about the farm-based characteristic, this is where it will help them at more of reflecting the past management decisions for those companies like Alchemy company, which is expanding their strategies outside, and this affects how its brand structure evolves over time. Like for example, the way your brand was structured at the domestic market, it will be different from the how it will be structured in the global market, because there will be competitors which will motivate the Akim company to structure or to make it clear smart more than at the domestic market. Also, by seeing about the product market factors, those are how the product they are saying are associated with the culture of the people. This means that India, it's one of the country which has developed in related things like gums, and the Akim company is also producing things related to sports. It will be a time for them to get to know or to sell their product to the Indian consumers. Also, let us see about also the nature and the scope of the target market. The Indian market, it has high nature and scope in the related things, in the related sports things. This means that it is going to be competitive to the Indian market or to the global market, where it is going to compete with other competitors who are going to motivate them to make it. And this is an opportunity for them to work hard, to motivate them, to encourage them. Also, marketing Akim's sneaker brand globally, it will help them to reach to a broad target demographic and market, where they will be using social media marketing, like different platforms that are commonly used by the Indian people. Also, like you can see about another benefit, which is more of increasing the number of customers, which will lead to high profit and the high level of customer satisfaction. And those are the main things which is the key to the success. The more there is increase in the number of customers, the more also the profit it will increase. Let us see about the challenges of marketing sneaker brand of the Akim in a global context. Like after making your brand well known, there are different structures in which your structure or the Akim company's brand will be working in. Like global brand structures, those are the structures that can affect the that might affect the Akim company. Like corporate dominant, those are the common, like the companies which already has dominated the market with relatively limited products. So it will be so hard for the Akim company to enter or to beat those corporate dominant companies. Another thing is that for the product dominant farms, those are the farms which has like dominated from the domestic market or the local brands, and they also reach to the level of expanding internationally. For the hybrid, those are the company that makes a global and national product. This means that if the Akim company needed to beat those dominant and hybrid companies, it will require them to much effort, and it is so hard and challengeable to dominate or to beat the company which took long time working or branding their product. Also another barrier or challenge, it's global branding, which can be affected by language barriers. For instance, most of the Indians speaks Hindi as the official language of India, and there are some of them who speak who speak English or French, but they are few, and they speak other local languages. So it will be so hard for the Akim company if they don't hire someone who is Indian, someone who has experience, who speak those languages, to help them communicate with the Indian customers from the Indian market. So this is the end of the video. Thank you.